we put the wrong info out there and there's public outcry. I'd rather hear about it from you guys now and shape it so that it's more palatable than rolling it out and surprising anyone.
True.
The last one, we discussed the personnel, first there was a rec center, daily use and all that stuff.
Yep.
And then we talked about lease equipment.
Yep.
For the gym.
And I think we all agreed that the lease equipment was the way to go
Yeah.
until we figure out what's used, how it's used.
And then some of it was, the day use, adult, child.
Yeah.
And visitors, how they're gonna do that. And then the rest was personnel. Stuff like that, so.
Yeah, I think we had membership rates around $35. I think exercise equipment, the amount was about 275K, and then demolition fencing about 125.
Can you move your mic a little bit closer?
I don't know if that works any better.
Oh, it does actually.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get it real close.
Sorry. I'm just looking at my notes from one of my worksheets. So we had a monthly rate of around $35. I guess we're still working on that, right? I remember we were discussing
Yeah,
what we're currently charging students and people to come into the pool area. And then if we were to go at a certain level that we probably.
yeah, it was like family 35 and.
Yeah, the problem we're having is like when you come into the building.
Right. How do you know who's going to the weight room?
Yeah, so the pool has historically been very
Reasonable.
Used to be $1, then it went to $2. And it's my opinion that we can go up a little bit on that, but I mean, the jump to $8 was a little crazy.
Yeah, I think.
And the problem is how to separate, are you creating a little scam where someone goes, oh, I'm going to the pool, and then they go to the pool, but then they come back out,
Then go to the gym.
then they're in the weight room, then they're in the gym. So we have to figure out how to somehow come up with a system to where we can keep the pool relatively cheap. And Colleen had brought up that if you do the family purchase, then it comes down a little bit, but we still have to figure this out. We can't just make the pool $8.
Yeah,
So I'm not a big fan of big wristbands, but maybe there's something that if somebody comes in and gets the full day pass where they.
If you look at the monthly rate for a child, it's $20. So if you wanted your kid to go to the pool every day, and if you're not interested in the family pass, it's less than $1
Yeah.
for that monthly membership. So we're trying to incentivize people to buy the memberships as opposed to continuously pay a daily visit rate.
Yeah. And maybe that's the way to go, is that you just say, oh, well, buy the monthly pass.
Well, because almost if it is $8, then it's cheaper. 3 days is cheaper to buy the monthly pass.
Like,
You okay, sweetie?
or color coordinating, like somebody's using a pool, they got a red, like a all weather kind of band or something. And then if somebody comes in and says, I want to do the weight room, I want to have full access to that, maybe it's a green. So at least if somebody's got it from a visual standpoint, you can tell who's supposed to be in certain areas and who's not. I know that's a fun policing.
It may be something to try.
Well, do those bands get checked out when you pay and then they have to be returned upon completion of your workout?
Well, usually they're like those little
Right.
cloth, or not cloth, but it's
Right,
kind of like
paper,
paperish
whatever.
and has
So you-
plastic in it. So you actually have it attached to your hand.
Right.
And so, no, you once it's torn
Once
off,
it's
you
on
can't
there,
use it anymore. Single
stay on.
use.
Yes.
Well, that's how I think it's single. One I'm thinking of. We went tubing on the river the other day in San Marcos, and that gave us one for the ride backs. Have to use
I
that.
think there's enough time to figure that out.
You have some.
I should look into what other rec centers are doing to indicate that somebody's paid for a day use visit. Ideally, I was hoping that they would have a membership card, they scan themselves in, and then they're in the facility. But those day users that aren't membership holders, we probably need to figure out, how we indicate to make sure that they pay. So I'll look into how other facilities are doing that.
I mean, it might be something like those little paper bags, because that Sandfest uses as well, so. It might be something like that. You had a question, Sue? No, you have a question?
No, it's just, I was looking again too on the budget. We talked about how much furniture is gonna be and they're gonna pull from hot tax and the pool building, the demo fence, pool repairs. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Like hundred.
I did just get that number in. Not good. They're saying between 920 and 950,000. That's not an itemized price that I've seen and one that I could value engineer, but that's what the Bolton just came back with.
And that's for the removal of the fence and
To demo, what phase, what is in that phase, Colleen?
Demoing the pool building,
Okay.
bringing the existing equipment, demoing the old playground, gravel and curb, continuing the fence and an emergency access gate, and some additional landscaping in that area, and then resurfacing the pool deck.
Oh, well, the pool deck's in that then, and that's 950,000?
Yeah,
I thought we added like at 125.
We have 125 in there for demo and refurb the bathhouse.
Okay,
The pool building to demo it.
But now we're talking
fence
about
and
tearing
pool
down the
repair.
bathhouse, not refurbing it?
Well, and that's also to do the pool deck. Is that the whole pool deck?
it's just a cool deck coating. It's not like a major redo of the whole deck.
Okay.
Like I said, this is just a number they sent me. I don't have the itemized list behind it yet.
Okay.
I was pressing them because of this meeting, so they got back to me just via email.
Yes.
Is there any funds in there for resurfacing the actual pool surface itself? Are we gonna have to do any of that? I haven't been to the pool in a while, but
Colleen, is there any funds in there for just the resurfacing or is that what you're talking about? Instead of like ripping up?
That is just resurfacing. That's
Yeah.
not a new pool deck. That's just resurfacing it and, eliminating cracks and trip hazards.
yeah, Colleen, is that on the walking surface though? I'm talking the shell inside where the water, the actual pool liner itself.
The walking surface around the pool, the patio area.
Okay.
Colleen, where'd you get the 900,000 number?
Bolton
When?
just emailed Janak back on pricing,
Oh, just recently.
like 10 minutes before the meeting started.
Oh, okay.
So that includes the demo of the building, the playground, the fence, the pool deck.
Well, not the demo of the pool deck, just the resurfacing.
I mean, well, yeah, the
Yeah.
pool deck,
Mm.
but demo the playground and the building. And then whatever she wanted us to do. Landscaping.
Here, I'll read the list to you again.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry, I'm not there in person.
Okay.
Okay, so number one is demo the pool building,
Yeah, demo the pool building.
but leave the existing pool equipment. Screen the remaining equipment and chemical storage. So you demo the old cinder block pool house and the equipment room, and then you just screen the equipment. Demo the old playground curb and gravel. So there's no playground there anymore. It's just a gravel weird shape. And hydro mulch the area. So just grow grass where the gravel is. Continue the fencing where the building was demolished. And it's add an emergency access ramp and gate. Additional landscaping in that area. And then resurface and level pool decking. So I will ask them for a more detailed breakdown of this price.
You could maybe wait on landscaping and probably have to do the emergency access and ramp.
Is that in the budget?
Well, we'd need 825,000 more for that quote.
For which quote?
Well, for that
Oh,
additional work.
okay, yeah.
For that additional work, the
Need 125 or 800,000
800,000
more.
more,
Okay.
825,000 more.
Where do we get that?
The rec side,
He's
the
fine.
rec exercise equipment, we still have in for the purchase price. What is the lease price of that, Colleen?
No, let me flip to that page in my packet here. The 36-month lease, it is $8,548.49 per month.
Could you repeat that, please?
It's 300.
$8,548.49.
Okay.
You got 100.
And there's a 48-month and a 60-month, but I think 3 years is probably the safe route.
I think that's what we had agreed on last week, not last week, last meeting as well. Because
Because we had rec center equipment for 275,000, so that lease would save you 150,
okay.
160.
Any other questions? Any idea how we're gonna get this extra money?
You could get hotel motel special could help out,
Okay,
but that's a council decision.
okay. Do we send a recommendation to council about this or?
You could say that, yeah, we think, because all this work needs to be
Yeah,
done. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all of it needs to be done, so we'll.
So the alternative to having Fulton do this as a change order to the rec center would be to go out and get other estimates. It would slow things down. And we don't know that it would save us any money.
Could be a lot
But-
cheaper.
Is the majority the demoing and hauling off the building? Is that the majority of it?
Probably. I think
I
we
don't
could
think
get an alternative number that's half of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
This is more like sometimes when you get into these types of additives to big projects, they throw you a nuisance number. And it's just a number that's so high that because it's just an inconvenience for them and they just want to see if you bite on it. I bet you we could knock this in half.
Yeah, I
Is
could
my
go
guess.
just on the demo and haul off.
Yeah. What's that?
Be good if
They
we
didn't
knock it
break
down.
down the pricing, but I'm gonna request that. And I do get the feeling based on just discussions during meetings that they have other projects lined up. They work on big schools. And
Yeah.
so I think they're on a tight schedule. So they're in a rush to get it done for us because they committed to a certain amount of days, but they've got something else lined up right after us that they're ready to roll into.
Yeah.
So
I think we can,
I-
typically the demo guys are cheap. And this is almost all demo.
Demo and remove.
Yeah.
Yeah, demo.
Yeah.
Building's just screening it.
Yeah, I mean, the pool deck is gonna be, that's a pool specialist, so right, that's already,
Yeah,
they're already gonna hire someone else, so that's not even them anyway. They're not gonna do the fence, that's someone else.
yep.
They're not gonna do they're, all this work, they're farming out and they're just putting 30,
Guesses. right
40% on top of it. So we're better off just doing it ourselves.
now. Okay.
They don't want to really do it. Yeah.
it'd be a great assignment for the new assistant parks director.
What did you say?
So it'll be a great first assignment for the new assistant parks director.
Get us all sledgehammers.
Well, I was gonna say we could charge the public about $10 and we all give them a sledgehammer or decompress.
Oh, it's like a souvenir. You get to take a
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Be fun. You mad at somebody?
We'll take it out of
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
All right. Any other comments on the budget? No? Okay, since I don't think it's complete, so I don't know if we should actually pass it now because we still have to wait on these phase two and whether we're gonna do that or not.
You will have another meeting, a special meeting, September 10th
Yeah.
to approve the budget.
So I'm thinking we
and-
could probably table it until then.
You don't have to take action on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Updated information coming by September 10th. Darla, we'll get a revised before the meeting to look at what we're projecting for the income extensions and all that.
Yes, we'll try to get a better estimate on this and change that exercise equipment to a rental. Are there, and that's the only changes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's move on. Are there any comments for future consideration?
And
On the budget
If
part,
anyone wants to do a field trip to Victoria, I just need to pick a date. So give me a date preference and I will set up our visit. And that's to look at the exercise equipment at the new fitness center at Texas A&M Victoria.
Just because you weren't here last meeting, she actually had, was contacted by them to see if they wanted to come see our facility. And I was interested in it because I thought that'd be an interesting thing to do and see how it flowed, see how they ran things. And that's what that is about. It's just a field.
the
trip.
Victoria, David, didn't we go to Cuero and look at this years ago when we were trying to get this done?
I think
Rec center?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Cuero.
it's the Quero Wellness Center.
Yes, the
It-
wellness center.
Yeah.
Didn't we, I mean, I know I stopped there. I
Yeah.
can't remember if we were down there
Yeah,
during the
I looked at
council
it.
meeting or something, school board. It'll be interesting for the Victoria to see how they handle either a punch card or fob
Yep.
or something.
For day
for
passes, yeah.
Day passes. Or
And maybe a different.
University Fitness Center, so they're not dealing with
Oh, the public.
Parks and Rec. It's more to look at the exact
Equipment,
exercise equipment.
got it.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you want me to set up a municipal rec center field trip, I can do that as well.
Well, one that's got it figured out so that maybe we could implement it.
Yeah, so we can,
Yeah.
yeah. See what their problems that they're finding afterwards that aren't related to students. I think that'd be an interesting trip. Just to talk to them about, like, if they have the same issues with like pool use only versus the rest of the facility. Or if they use the punch cards like someone mentioned. So that would be an interesting thing to find out.
Yeah, we did an interview via phone, some site visits, probably to 10 different municipal rec centers. One of them was in New Braunfels. They're the same, they were designed by the same architect team as us. And so now that we're coming to the opening and we're thinking about more specific details, I can call those places back and ask more specific questions.
I think that would be great knowledge.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Colleen, this is Dale. When, you were planning on having an opening and it sounds like if we can get people to do the family thing for the most of the people that are going to be there, that can eliminate a lot of swimmers and everything. So whatever price comes up, if you were a charter member, like this first time for a week, whatever the rate is, offer a discount to the charter members to try to get as many families who qualify as whatever you're going to do, residents, citizens, taxpayers, to get in there to just sell enough so that, you won't have to do the day thing and let them do the math and get, some of the funds collected and get an idea of how much volume you're going to have. That might even help with, your hours of operation or staffing. That might be a good idea for the board to consider.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I lost a little bit at the tail end, but I showed this to a water aerobics instructor who was feeling a little bit anxious about that new daily rate. But when they look at the monthly rate, they're like, oh, an adult, it costs them $35. They get into the pool and they get the class. So that's actually less than they're paying now. So it really is structured right now to motivate people to buy those memberships. If we were to give a discount for the first month or the charter members, I'm fine with any incentive to try and get as many people to sign up as quickly as possible. I just need to make sure we're following the rules of our fee schedule. So Darla will need to provide some guidance for us on, can we offer a temporary discount or do we have to put that in the fee schedule because city council adopts it? I just need some guidance there.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to approve those temporary discounts, probably by resolution. You just got to prove to your auditors you're treating everybody the same.
Yes.
I predict we're not going to even have to give discounts. I think everybody's sitting here waiting for that thing to open.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, anything else for future consideration?
The next meeting is September 10th. Do y'all have a preference on what time y'all want to meet on the 10th? There will be a council meeting at that.
I think I
Correct.
have it down for 4.
For 4.
Let me look real quick because I sent the ad to the paper.
I see it as 4.
And then city council will be at 5. So
I set it at 4 for now.
and that will be a public hearing on the budget and then to approve the budget by resolution.
Okay.
Can I get a copy of any of the not the programs, but the levels, the fees, any of that stuff that's already been, I mean, I've been listening to the YouTubes, but I'd like to see it. And
I can send it to you.
thank you.
I'll send it to both of y'all.
Thank you, appreciate it. Cause yeah, I did the same thing. So 4:00.
I put it in my phone. That's an alert.
Okay.
So who goes and gets, is that Colleen that maybe gets some different budgets for
Yeah,
the demo and all of
Yes,
that?
yeah, I'll help her.
All right. I think we're done.
Okay.
Anything else? See you on, I should probably see you before September 10th, but have a good day. Have a good meeting.